Hello everyone, this is Harris from HubSpot, and this video is part of the 2010 Online Marketing Blueprint ebook, which you can check out at hubspot.com/blueprint. In this video, I'm going to talk about website optimization, which is the second stage in the blueprint that we laid out in the ebook. In the first part, we talked about defining a keyword strategy and picking the right keywords to target in search engines, picking the right keywords for your business. And right now, I'm going to talk about search engine optimization, which is basically about how you can get your website to rank well for those keywords. Just to give you a brief intro to search engine optimization, or SEO as it's sometimes called, it basically comes in two flavors. One type of SEO is one element of SEO, I should say, is on page, which is basically about the presentation of the content of your website and how you can optimize that to target specific keywords and rank well for them in search. And the other flavor of SEO is off-page, which is more about what other websites are saying about you. So stuff like inbound links, links into your website. That's very important for off-page SEO. How influential those links are, what kind of sites those links are coming from, and how influential those sites are. That's also part of off-page SEO. Now, in terms of the overall importance to SEO of each of these elements, on-page is about 25% of your overall SEO score, whereas off-page is more like 75%. So even though on-page is a minority of your overall SEO score, even though it only contributes 25%, it's very much in your control. Since it actually deals with the content of your website, you can take control of this, and it's worth learning a bit about it and really doing it as best as you can. In the ebook, we go into a fair bit of detail about the different elements of on-page website optimization. But I just kind of want to take you through a brief overview of what you can do to check how you're doing in these on-page website optimization factors, and kind of defer some of the more in-depth advice that we're offering to the ebook, so that you can see how to optimize each of these elements. In any case, let's look at this through an example. So right now I have HubSpot.com open in front of me, and let's say I wanted to see how well HubSpot.com is doing in terms of SEO and what it can do to improve its SEO. So we have a handy SEO grading tool, Website Grader, which is free, and you can access it yourself at www.websitegrader.com. So what I would do if I wanted to assess the SEO of HubSpot is I would type in HubSpot.com and just click enter or generate report. Now it takes a couple of seconds to do that, but I've got the report right here. The first thing that you'll see is this big old score over here. Now this score is on a percentile rank, which means that it's from 0 to 100, and since HubSpot has a score of 99, that means that it's doing better in terms of SEO than 99% of the 2.5 million websites that have been graded so far. And in Website Grader, you'll get a whole report of how you're doing in all factors of SEO, really, and it'll give you some advice on how you might be able to improve those factors. So I just kind of want to focus for now on the on-page factors, which are in part 2 of the report, entitled Optimize. So here you've got some good stuff about your page title, meta description, headings, images, interior page titles, and interior page descriptions, domain info, Moz rank, last time that Google crawled your website, and some inbound links, people linking into you, which is actually part of off-page SEO. But in the ebook we give tons of good advice about how you can optimize these things, which I want to keep this video relatively short, so I won't go into all of that right now. But I'd encourage you to check out the ebook if you want to find out more about what you should do with all these relatively easy to change factors, what you should do to target your keywords effectively. And I would definitely also try to monitor my website grader score to see how well I'm doing in terms of SEO. Right here, as you can see, you can sign up for a monthly email update to see how you've improved. And we've also got a couple of cool resources for you. Right here, there's an FAQs page which is frequently asked questions about like why Website Grader might not have captured some parts of your website correctly. So if you feel that that's the case, for example, if you have a blog but it wasn't found by Website Grader, check that out and see if there might be some problems with your website, or if there's a problem with Website Grader itself. And another useful resource for those of you that want to take your Website Grader feedback and improve your score, we've also got the Website Optimization Hub, which if you click Help, you'll get to, and it basically gives you kind of a lowdown on all the different factors in your Website Grader score and tells you how to improve them. So I hope that you check out how well your website is doing in Website Grader, and I hope that you also download the ebook, the 2010 Online Marketing Blueprint, which you can find at HubSpot.com/blueprint. It'll have very good advice on how you can optimize all these on-page factors, rank better in search engines, and tons of other stuff. So again, this is Harris from HubSpot. Hope you learned something. Thanks.